For centuries, the greatest collection of knowledge in the ancient world stood in Alexandria, Egypt. It was not a palace, not a temple, but something far more powerful, a library. Within its walls were said to be hundreds of thousands of scrolls containing mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, and histories of civilizations long gone. And then it disappeared. Not in one dramatic moment, not in a single night of flames, but slowly, quietly, through war, politics, and time. What was really lost when the Library of Alexandria vanished? The Library of Alexandria was founded in the early 3rd century BCE under the rule of the Ptolemaic dynasty in Egypt. Its goal was ambitious, to gather all the knowledge of the known world in one place. Scholars were invited from Greece, Egypt, Persia, India, and beyond. Ships arriving at the port of Alexandria were searched for books and scrolls. Any texts found were carefully copied. The originals were often kept. Estimates suggest the library may have housed between 200,000 and 400,000 scrolls. Though historians debate the exact number, there is little doubt that it became the intellectual center of the ancient world. It was more than a building. It was an idea that knowledge could unite civilizations. Inside its halls, some of history's greatest minds worked. Euclid developed principles of geometry that are still taught today. Astronomers calculated the circumference of the Earth with remarkable accuracy. Medical scholars studied anatomy and early surgical practices. Philosophers debated ethics, politics, and the nature of human existence. The library preserved Egyptian wisdom, Babylonian astronomy, Greek philosophy, and texts from cultures now lost to time. It was not merely storage, it was research, innovation, discovery. For centuries, Alexandria stood as a beacon of learning. So how did something so powerful disappear? The truth is, we do not know for certain. One theory points to 48 BCE, when Julius Caesar set fire to ships in Alexandria's harbor during a conflict. Some historians believe the flames may have spread and damaged parts of the library. Others argue the destruction happened gradually: political instability, declining support, religious tensions. Over time, scholarship lost protection. The library may not have fallen in one catastrophic event. It may have simply withered, knowledge neglected, scrolls deteriorating, scholars dispersed, a slow fading rather than a dramatic collapse. And this is where the mystery deepens. How much knowledge vanished? Were there scientific ideas centuries ahead of their time? Inventions imagined but never rebuilt? Historical accounts we will never read? If even a fraction of those scrolls were lost, humanity may have lost generations of progress. But we must remain careful. There is no clear evidence of hidden super technologies or secret machines. The true tragedy may be quieter: lost ideas, lost debates, lost understanding, the kind of knowledge that shapes civilizations slowly over centuries. Today, we store knowledge digitally. Millions of books exist in servers and clouds, but the story of Alexandria reminds us of something important. Knowledge is fragile. It depends on protection, on stability, on people who value it. When civilizations shift, when priorities change, knowledge can disappear, not always in fire, sometimes in neglect. The Library of Alexandria is more than a historical mystery. It is a warning. The scrolls are gone. The halls are silent. The scholars long forgotten. But the question remains:
How different would our world be if the Library of Alexandria had survived? And perhaps more importantly, what knowledge today are we failing to preserve?